Welcome back to Grandmaster Birthdays, and a happy birthday to 5 Grandmasters born on the 5th of February. Okay, so why 5? Well, because all of them would have been featured anyways in a video had it not been for the other ones. So without further ado, let's see the first Grandmaster. Now, he's, maybe a little bit unknown, but his name is Tal Shaket, and he was a multiple-time US junior champion, and he also got his Grandmaster norm super fast. He was also world champion as a junior, and he was just an amazing player. Now the game that I'm gonna show you by him is not gonna do him justice, as it has been played in the under 14 category, and it's just gonna be more of a puzzle rush for you guys. But I'm not gonna do that because he didn't play any other better games, but just because I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. Now here, his opponent makes a huge blunder, bishop g4. Now, can you spot the winning move? 3, 2, 1. Okay, d takes on c5 and you win the bishop. Easy. Good. The next Grandmaster is Dmitry Andreikin. Now, he's basically, what can you ask more from a player? Like, he's just insanely good at chess. He was a candidate, he was Russian champion, he was world junior champion, he's winning title Tuesdays, he's winning rapid chess championships, this chess.com championship, and he's insanely good. He just isn't world champion yet, but he still has a little bit of time left. So this is the game that he plays against Grishchuk in the 2022 FIDE Grand Prix. They play a Taimanov defense, and Andreikin is kind of defending right now, and Grishchuk tries to attack him, but Andreikin finds just a beautiful defensive resource. You're gonna see. Okay, we have f5 now by Grishchuk. Okay, knight comes in, queen slides over, queen goes back, and now we have takes, knight takes. You don't want to take that because this is looking kind of scary here with all of this attacking potential. Oops, the bishop, and now the queen moves out. The queen was attacked, but now the other knight goes in. The bishop slides back, but now bishop h6, and he's basically on the verge of getting checkmated. Andreikin, look at this, and also with the knight. I mean, with the queen, you're not gonna sacrifice the queen, but I'm just saying, like, you might move the queen and you might just almost checkmate the other guy. And Andreikin finds a super clutch move. Considering all of this tension, like, for example, I'm just gonna quickly show you. Like, this is checkmate, and it's literally forced. So Andreikin finds a beautiful resource. He takes the rook here, and he merges up 2 pieces and the rook for the queen, which is definitely sufficient. Here again, you cannot take this knight here because just bishop takes on d5, and if you try to take this bishop, well, good luck. Oops, good luck defending this. You cannot. It's simply impossible. You have to move the rook, and then you lose this bishop. And in the end, he nicely finds a way to convert everything, and Grishchuk is just gonna resign here because it doesn't make sense to play on. The next Grandmaster is Amin Tabatabai, a name that we have heard a lot of times, and he is still relatively young, 21 years old, not really old, and he's definitely rising. He's a rising star from Iran. Now, he still has to break through and reach that candidate level, but he's an amazing chess player nonetheless. And this is a game from the same FIDE Grand Prix 2022 as the last game, but this is from the leg number 3. That game was from leg number 4, and he's playing with the black pieces against Anish Giri. And Anish here plays this rook a3 move, and I don't really understand it, but I'm not gonna try to explain that. But basically, Amin, moves his knight forward here once, and now moves it here again, and here Giri basically plays the wrong idea. He goes h4, but now goes g3, and the knight just comes into the heart of the white position. And now Amin sacrifices this beautiful knight right here, and Giri is just getting checkmated here, basically. And a couple moves later, he's simply the rook comes back to a3. Okay, isn't that ironic? And Giri just resigns because knight c4 was not played, but because he doesn't have a move here. Like, if you try to make like a useful move, like bishop a1, you just bishop b8, and you're getting checkmated. This is checkmated in 7 moves. You're just getting done here. Amin played a beautiful game. Now the next grandmaster is again somebody a little bit unknown. His name is Markus Rager, and he's a 3-time. He three-peated the Austrian championship. Like, he won it back to back to back, and that's an amazing accomplishment. And he would have had his solo video, but then again, look at all these other guys right here. So this is a really beautiful game where he resisted a huge attack by Judith Polgar, and he eventually won that game. Now they're gonna play a Karakanda Marazzi variation, and here Polgar tries something insane. She goes for knight to d5, and Marcus can definitely take this knight, but he tries to keep his cool, and he just trades the one piece and now finds the only winning idea for black. Queen takes on b2, attacking the queen, and now you either attacking the rook, and now you either move the rook or you go castles. But this castles allows now the move knight f4, and the knight cannot be captured. The queen would be hanging here, and so Judith has to move the queen, and now finally we have knight takes, and here Marcus just emerges up a piece. And he's just gonna try to survive now the raging attack by Judith. Now, she doesn't want to lose this game, obviously, and she still believes that she can win this. Marcus just slowly finds a really nice way. Judith sacrifices some more material, but in the end, Marcus has to give it back, and now he's just up an exchange, but he has a beautiful position, and soon enough he kicks out the queen, wins another piece, and that's it. It's just GG's. Judith resigned because she doesn't have an attack anymore. And the last grandmaster that we're gonna cover is Abhimanyu Mishra, the youngest grandmaster ever currently, and this is the game from the last tournament of his last 3 GM norms in the last round. I don't know if I mentioned that. So this is a really important game, and if he wins this, he's definitely got all of his grandmaster norms. Now here black, it looks like black is a little bit tangled up. He would have lost this pawn. White doesn't take it because now black that gets just an okay position. So white tries to play this a little bit differently. He offers a queen trade and now takes it. Now goes queen b3, but in the end he gets his pawns doubled anyway. And now Abhimanyu is just gonna grind him down. He trades the rooks, and here he comes. So f5, a6, no, not allowing the knight in. a5, trying to attack my pawn. a4, just moves forward. King e6, the knight gets kicked back. And now beautiful here, a beautiful spot. You take the knight, and now you just move in with your own knight. Okay, the pawn gets attacked, but now the knight just goes to b3. And it's really hard to see. Okay, because king b4, isn't this a fork? Yes, it is. But knight d2, and who's guarding these pawns? Like, who exactly is guarding these pawns? Knight c4 actually, and this is a fork. I didn't even see that. And that's how bad the position is for white, and how quickly it can just go from bad to worse. So h3 is tried here, but staying solid is not gonna help when Abhimanyu can just come in here, take the pawns, just go knight d2. Okay, you're gonna try to stop that. h5, king c4 now, king a5, knight b3 check. And Abhimanyu all of the sudden allowed the king somewhere where it really should not have been allowed, and he's losing. He's actually losing, but that's what I'm saying. He has an amazing fighting spirit. He plays knight c5, he defends the pawn, gets the knight attack. Okay, knight goes back, bishop goes back. No draw here. You take the pawn, I take the pawn, and okay, now I'm a little bit safer. I come back in here. I'm still lost. Bishop g5, just defending the pawn, and now the king moves in. But all of the sudden, Abhimanyu spots an amazing move. Knight f3 check. And his opponent, after a lot of time, after being just pressured, he finally cracked. He took this knight and he simply miscalculated. Maybe it was time pressure, but here after knight f3, not the only drawing move, but some drawing ideas are this, and then after this trade, you basically, what you try to do is push this pawn. If the king comes to stop this pawn, you're actually more or less winning, because you're gonna get this pawn. So black is forced to push his pawn, and yeah, then you're gonna make some queens. But actually the game ends in a similar fashion here. His opponent simply didn't calculate this good enough, and here, after the queens are made, here Abhimanyu would have had queen f4 check, and just wins the queen. So his opponent, after f1 queen, he resigns the game. Really sad loss, but a really beautiful win for Abhimanyu, who is the youngest grandmaster ever. So yeah, just an amazing day to be born in for chess, apparently. So I see you all tomorrow. Kowalsky